Away we go from College Station. And as you'd expect, it's a touchback. Aggies bring pressure again. Nussmeier slings it sidearm, incomplete. It was just behind Mason Taylor, and a quick 3-and-out for LSU. Maury Daniels is the back now. Bigman looking to throw in first down. Here comes the pressure on the blind side, and he'll be sacked. Getting there quickly, Swinson, and then Greg Penn, the linebacker, cleaned it up. 13 on this third down.
See that movement, walking both those two linebackers up, that mug look.
They don't bring pressure. Comes off the edge and across the middle. It's incomplete. Tried to find Noah Thomas, one of his top targets, a little bit off target, and it's fourth down. Be a field position game. Punters could be important. Tyler White, the freshman, having a terrific season so far. The lefty boots it very high. Can he get it to check up? He does, and they'll touch it about the 6 or 7 yard line.
Lethal, and something A&M's backers have got to be ready for tonight.
Picked up 6 with a pass. Now handed to Durham, who bolts through a first down, and a tackle saved an even bigger game. Scooby Williams got him by the ankle. It's a 10-yard gain. Durham with the speed to house it from anywhere on the field. Nussmeier, pressure, flips it down to Durham again, makes a man miss, gets into space, look out, Caden Durham down the sidelines. You mentioned his speed, he flashes.
3-year starters, Henry Jones on that right side and Will Campbell on the left.
Across the middle, short pitch and catch to C.J. Daniels, the other receiver that we thought might be doubtful tonight. Got to snap it. They just get the play off and trying to throw for it in 3rd and 1, and the catch is made. And again, that's C.J. Daniels, and they're down in the red zone. Running left, bursting into the secondary. Josh Williams banging down to the 5. Good compliment to the freshman Durham. He picks up 13 more. Real thing. It is loud on this 3rd and goal. End zone throw, no chance. Much too high for Trey'Dez Green, the 6'7" tight end. And A&M's defense makes a stand. Defense
stepped up.
Benning touchdown, they sure did. So LSU marches you from their 7 all the way inside the A&M 10, settles for 3.
Seen it again starting this game tonight. Totally different defense.
Yeah, 24 sacks coming in. They've taken the ball away 11 times. 4-man rush. Redmond still feels pressure. Dumps it down. Catch made by Moss out of the backfield. Lost the ball. The scramble for it. And LSU, right on cue, comes up with the 12th takeaway of the season. A flag is down at the end of the play.
Ruling on the play is a catch, followed by a fumble, recovered by LSU. After the play, personal foul, late hit, Texas A&M,
they got him.
number 55.
Yep.
15-yard penalty.
That's it.
First down,
Monte
LSU.
Reed Adams, the guard. Kyron Lacey motions across. They've got single coverage on the left. Nussmeier steps up and delivers a downfield shot, and the catch is made. Mason Taylor. The rule, it incomplete. He didn't hold on long enough. Had his hands on it. Couldn't keep it all the way to the ground.
But I tell you what, I'm with you, but watch 18. He doesn't know the ball is thrown, but he doesn't give up on it. Watch Chris, he gets his hand in there. And I think between the ground and his hand getting in there, Taylor, he's one of the more sure-handed tight ends in the country.
10 after that near touchdown.
He's showing pressure up here.
They bring 5, ball out quickly, and the catch is made. Thomas knocked down after a short gain at the 12. Gonna throw for it. Slant, caught. Green knocked down at the 1. And they're gonna throw it to the end zone. Looping catch. Mason Taylor, LSU. Gets the short field and stretches the lead here in Kyle Field. Nice throw.
Good job by Mason Taylor to secure that ball.
We've enjoyed watching his talents from his first year at LSU. He's always been a really clutch, reliable guy and tremendous athletic ability.
Feel that to then be able to get back to their bread and butter in the run game.
2-back look and running free. Big gain. Moss trying to atone for the fumble. Rumbles out to midfield.
And nurture that relationship.
Here we go again. 3rd and long. Need 8 to keep this drive going. They're going to try to run for it. But Daniels and Amari Daniels picks up the first down easily, rolling inside the 40. Got 11 yards on 3rd and 8. Runs with toughness, too. Here comes pressure on 1st down on the slant. Catch made by Jabre Barber. Wegman's best throw, just his 2nd completion so far. Picks up 14.
Like Baker getting their attention, makes an adjustment.
You bring pressure. Wegman steps up, delivers. Barber's got it. He's got speed. Stiff arm, shoved out, 1st and goal. A&M, another 3rd and long conversion. Moss. Darts free. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Well, Moss's fumble set up the Tigers' touchdown, but he redeemed himself on that drive. Randy Bond cuts the lead to 3 with 7 seconds in an eventful first quarter.
Been doing that look, by the way, all night.
It just got louder, by the way, on 3rd and 15. 3-man rush. Nussmeier on the move, throws downfield, and coming back to make the catch is Kyron Lacey. He needs 7 on this 3rd down from midfield.
That's 6 guys up tight.
Here comes the pressure. Nussmeier steps up, delivers a long throw, catch made. It's Lacey again. Lacey is free, and a 1st down inside the Aggie 30. The kind of thing when you're rusty, right? The timing just not quite there perfectly. Then they convert again on 3rd and long. They're going to try to run it with Durham. A blitz was coming. He got nothing, and A&M's defense rises up and will force a field goal attempt. Shamar Stewart involved in the stops here. Drives it and hooked it. Missed it. So LSU comes up empty after a 10-play drive, and the Aggies still within 3. See, zig and zag like that.
Serpentine through there.
Daniels did. Moss off the right side. Here's a man who knows how to finish the run. Lowers the pads, just runs over a big defensive lineman pro.
Count for that 8th man.
Wegman looking to throw, and 1st down again, eludes pressure, weaving his way, still got the ball, held onto it too long, and finally Swinson caught up to him and dropped him for a 3-yard loss. Guy's been battling injury, but a guy who brings a lot of energy, high motor offensive lineman. Just going to hand it off to Smith on 3rd and 27 and pick up a few, but self-destructive possession for the Aggies, and they'll punt it away.
Again, seeing his son play in that chaos.
Durham spun down behind the line. Aggies coming downhill on 2nd and long. There's a flag down the secondary.
Personal foul, face mask, defense, number 14. 15-yard penalty, automatic 1st down.
It's Javon Thomas, the corner.
Yeah, look at that.
Cannot believe it.
And the reason he's frustrated is because he just had a great play right here. Let's keep an eye on Stewart. Keep in mind, he's 6'6", 290, moving like that off the edge. What a play. And then it's taken away because of the face mask.
Or the veteran Bellinger. Swing pass, Durham on the edge. Now just not able to get around traffic there. Damian Sanford, one of the backup linebackers, stepping up.
Just trying to understand where he's got to be. Get outside, fight through it, fight through it, fight through it. Whew, that was beautiful.
Look out. Aaron Anderson went down low. It's a sprint. Anderson will not be caught. Touchdown, 76 yards for the Tigers. They have an electric passing game.
This play back maybe prevent the touchdown.
Anderson's 5'8", and Jay Bateman said he is a matchup problem. 3rd and 11. It's a 4-man rush. Wegman steps up and surveys, runs out of time, and airmails an overthrow. Pressure was closing in, but he waited a little bit to try to get the ball out of his hands, and eventually Gio Paya's got called runs, don't they, in this offense? Almost all their runs are RPOs.
Yeah, they tag it. Smart thing to do.
Looking to throw again on 1st down, pump fake, and now a looping throw downfield. Lacey's got it, makes a man miss. Kyron Lacey skips out of bounds to the 32.
The NFL GMs that I talk to every week.
And see what they worked out on the timeout for 3rd and 10. 4-man rush. Nussmeier steps up, and that was a miscommunication. Mason Taylor broke off the route. Me and Ramos back out there trying for a career long. This is just short of 50 yards. He's 1 of 2 tonight. Drives it, missed it wide right this time. That's right at the fringe of what he's capable of doing. But LSU unable to add to the lead, still a 10-point margin. Daniels still the back. And he's got the first down. Daniels trucking a man into LSU territory. We're told
to start the second half. Huge opportunity here.
On 3rd and 4, trying to run it, and they're not going to get anything. Very minimal gain. Sets up a 4th down decision for Elko. You feel like the offense is going to stay out here. 1.5 minutes to go. Wegman batted down to the line of scrimmage. Getting a big hand up was Gio Paez, and LSU gets a stop, and they'll take over at their own 42. And they just hand it off to Durham, and he'll be knocked down at the 40 by Jaden Hill. On 2nd and 10, pressure comes. It's picked up. Catch made. And this is Moss, who they split out wide. Effective plays. They got a running start for him, and they pick up 15. Owing some pressure. They don't bring it. Now late pressure off the edge, and they've got him. It was a delayed corner blitz. Zy Alexander knocked him down, and the Aggies will have to punt.
Look, go to another.
Across the middle, catch made. Aaron Anderson, who had that electric play earlier, they still have a hard time getting him down. 7. Bunch of dudes standing up. Here comes pressure. Nussmeier does avoid the sack, but heavily influenced by Dalton Brooks' blitz, and he kind of hobbling a bit at the end of the play. Big plays at all. Wegman pressured with a 4-man rush, and they've got him. Jair Suggs.
A very different spot as far as knowing their identity and who they are.
On 3rd down, Wegman pressured again, trying to create on the run, just heaves it downfield, and no chance to make a play against Savion Jones. Robbed time from him. 2 on this 3rd down. They've cooled off in that department lately. 4 of 10. Nussmeier back pedaling, running out of time, spinning away. And nobody open. Now he flips it up into traffic and makes a mistake. Tried to force the play, and it's intercepted. B.J. Mays rumbling down inside the 10. That's the takeaway LSU was dreading.
Well off schedule.
Got Le'Veon Moss to his left. You'd figure they would feed him down here. They do. Moss, keeper. He pulled it and scores. 1-play touchdown drive for the Aggies. Claim momentum and cut into this lead. Happened in a hurry.
Oh.
Bond makes it a 3-point game, and just like that, it was a 10-point lead, but felt bigger than that. Blitz comes. Nussmeier backpedals, throws it away. A flag is down. It was a dangerous throw. Lacey was being covered by Will Lee, and now another flag comes down way after the play, back where Nussmeier was picking himself up off the ground. Even when momentum is turned your way.
Play, both by the defense.
Yeah.
Pass interference. Defense, number 26. The ball will be placed in the spot of the foul. After the play, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense, number 5.
All right.
15 yards will be added to the play.
Just to review.
The field again. Williams is the back. Aggies don't blitz this time. Nussmeier has time and flips it low, and the catch is made by Kyron Lacey. And again, he makes a catch on a 3rd and long to move the sticks.
Tight areas.
3rd and 7, 4-man rush. Nussmeier steps up, delivers across the middle, incomplete. Coming in to jar the ball loose was Scooby Williams. Long range. This one is also from 45 plus, and they misfire. The snap came, and the holder wasn't ready for it. Peyton Todd, the punter, is the holder, and the field goal operation is totally screwed up.
Edges, being respectful of the edges.
Handoff. Moss is free. Moss barrels first down inside the LSU 40 and flexes 17 yards.
Other options for him, whether it's his jet sweep or the interior run.
Keeper again. He's off and running. Dragged down inside the 15. Marcel Reed is the back to his right. 3 receivers off to the left. And Reed looking to throw. Nope, not for long. Takes off running and will spin down near the goal line. And they will shove him into the end zone for a touchdown. Marcel Reed has ignited this offense. A&M's in front.
And into this lineup.
Reed came in. They won the game in the swamp. Beat Bowling Green. Struggled past Arkansas. And then when Wegman was
Reed.
Can Nussmeier rediscover the rhythm? He's been on a cold streak. And he almost throws it right to the B.J. Mays. Mays makes an interception. A second disastrous play. Another takeaway. And the Aggies are set up inside the 30. This to a field goal attempt. Meanwhile, Reed will flip the pass in the flat. Moss reaches back, makes the catch, and rumbles down first and goal, A&M.
Different options with Marcel Reed in this football game.
Lining up with some tempo here. Keeper! Touchdown! Marcel Reed! The magic continues, and the Aggies stretch the lead.
5.
The natural hat trick. 3 touchdowns for Marcel Reed since being inserted midway third quarter. And Texas A&M, once down 10, is up 11.
They
Play
fall
clock
out
is
of
down
it.
to 3. 2 gets the snap off. Pressure comes. Nussmeier steps up. Long throw. Catch made. First down. He went to Xavier Thomas. Make adjustments. The play clock ticking now down to 3. Pulls it on the move, evades pressure, fires over the middle, and the catch is made by Chris Hilton. And the speedster lost the ball late.
Defense where he had success in the first half.
Massive confusion. Aggies had dudes trying to run off the field. Ball heaved down, and it is caught down inside the 5 by Aaron Anderson. Rolling on second and goal, looking to the end zone. Catch made, and it's Green for a touchdown. Trey-Dez Green.
78 yards so far.
After video review, the runner's left knee was down and the ball was just outside the goal line.
Yeah.
It'll be third down with the ball placed just outside the goal line.
Just outside, so that's pretty close.
Same play. Look how close that is. That's a great look right there.
There's the snap. There's the shove.
He's in.
Where's the call? Not yet. Not yet. Touchdown. He did get in. That massive humanity picking up just a couple of inches there. Nussmeier helped to his feet. That was a tremendous drive and a response for this offense. Willers to the left side. Thomas comes across in motion. Nussmeier pressured and just floats it up way over the head of everybody.
And these backers to take Marcel Reed off that edge run game.
He'll launch downfield, has a man open, tries to fit it in. Noah Thomas has got it. And he's planted to the 21, but Reed makes an electric play through the air. Wow.
Well, he split the safeties. I think it's a bust in coverage. He was free the entire time he ran down. Gilbert's trying to catch up. Zy Alexander trying to get over there.
Keeper again. Reed sprints to the edge. They have no answer for number 10 right now. Second and goal. Handoff. Moss muscles in. 4 for 4 with Reed at the helm. They took it 75 yards in a minute 48. The big downfield shot set it up. Now, he had been the quarterback, and the Aggies faced Missouri, and they weren't sure makers for Nussmeier to try to use here. See if Elko is aggressive. Now they rush 4, and they still get him. They close the pocket down. Nick Scorton, his first sack tonight.
Lacey isolated up top.
Nussmeier on the move, has a lot of room. Rarely does he take off and run. That's a crucial third down conversion there. By the way, no slide. He's lowered the shoulder into Torian York. Now flips it into coverage. It's picked off again. York drifting back, and a third interception for Nussmeier. That might doom LSU's comeback chances. Marcel Reed continued to pitch a perfect game here. End around to Bussey. The freshman's got speed, knives through, and picks up 9 or 10. They use a lot of the play clock. And Pete Daniels, Amari Daniels in the secondary. Daniels shoved out at the 1. Use a lot of the play clock. He's still got it, and that time they're all over him. And we're going to get fooled a fifth time. Great biting. Around the end. Handoff. Bussey. Strung out and slammed down. So LSU's defense does a good job. Marcel Reed led offense out of the end zone for the first time. But it's still points on all 5 drives that he's engineered since that takeaway. 5 receivers needing a chunk play. It's a long throw. Taylor makes the catch. Came back to get it. Turns upfield and picks up about 15.
Well, that is... I mean, how much time have they wasted here? 20 seconds? 25? 30 seconds?
Nussmeier can't take a sack, but does. They knock him to the ground. A&M's defense makes a big play.
They heat up the pocket even when they don't mean to.
Good point.
Here they come.
Nussmeier on the run, flings it into the ground, and that's it. He took a shot after the play, getting up very slowly.
And the dudes that understand it, they stick around. The ones that don't, they get the hell out of here, and they find new players.
On a blackout night in College Station, a resounding comeback for Texas A&M, and the Aggies alone atop the Southeastern Conference, heading down the stretch run.